Hi everyone, this is Dave, and in today's video I've got some brand new Netgear Orbi products to share with you. Now, Netgear Orbi is a superb home Wi-Fi solution, and I currently use it in the first generation of products that they launched. But now we've got some new additional products, and we're going to start by taking a look at this one here, which is the RBK40. And this consists of a router and also a satellite. You get all the cables inside the box to set up. You also get a really useful quick start guide. This is going to get you up and running, and it really is very, very simple to set up. Now, these two products here, the two units, look pretty much the same. You can tell there's a slight difference if we look at the tops. If you look at the top here, we've got a slight blue color to the one on the right and completely white to the one on the left. And if we turn them round, you'll see another slight difference as well. So the one on the right has got an additional port across the bottom here. This is the router. So this is what's going to be connected to your modem from your internet service provider. This is what's going to bring the internet into your house. And once this is connected, you can use the web interface or indeed an app, and you can configure and set up the second device, which is the satellite. And this can be placed in another room in your house or indeed on another floor. We get LED feedback on the top of both units as well as to how they've connected and if you've got a successful and good range connection. For example, if on the satellite you've got an amber LED on it, then that means that the range is okay, but it could be better, and you want to bring this satellite slightly nearer to the main router. Now let's take a look at the ports across the bottom of these. So on the router here, we've got the main power input on the left hand side here. We've also got a little reset switch. We've got the main power on off button, and then we've got 4 gigabit Ethernet sockets. Now the one here that's got yellow around it is what's going to actually attach to your modem. And then we've got the main sync button, which we're going to press to actually synchronize this with the satellite. The satellite, again, very, very similar, same array of connections and buttons, with the exception that instead of having one that you're going to connect to your modem, we've got a total of 4 gigabit Ethernet sockets. So if this was in another room, you could connect to this wirelessly, perhaps your laptop, but if you've got things like an Ethernet printer, for example, you could actually hardwire that into one of the Ethernet ports. So this new set, the RBK40, is very similar to its bigger brother, the one that I currently use in the Geekanoids studio, with the exception that it's got a slightly slower speed. But it's a little bit more compact. The router and the satellite are a little bit smaller, so easier to place. And if you've perhaps got a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom house or a flat or studio flat, then this is certainly ideal. Now moving on, we're going to take a look at this set here, which is the RBK30. And this comes with the main router. So this is identical to the one that I've just showed you. If we take a look round on the back, you can see the same array of ports for connecting this to your modem. Something I forgot to mention in the first part of this video is, as well as connecting this to your modem, you've also got 3 extra gigabit Ethernet ports. So again, if you wanted to connect something hardwired to this, then that is perfectly suitable for doing that. Perhaps you've got a server or a NAS drive, you can connect that into one of these 3 ports. Now, something that's different with this set is it comes with this. This is like an extra satellite, but it's a satellite that you actually plug in to the main socket. So there's no need for any trailing wires. This just plugs straight into the main socket. On the side here, we've got a reset and sync button. And then the rest of it is just sort of slots for ventilation. So there's no external Ethernet sockets on this one. It purely is just an additional satellite that very neatly plugs in to a wall socket. And I think this is great. And I've been testing this with my existing Netgear Orbi setup, because I had a room right at the back of this building where I wasn't getting a good Wi-Fi signal. I was getting a Wi-Fi signal, but not as strong as I wanted it to be. And this improved things no end. It really did. The bars went up from 1 hovering on 0 right up to a full strength Wi-Fi connection. So I was getting really good speeds in that hard to reach place. That said, this is a complete set. So you set up the router, and again, you can use either the web interface or the really good Netgear Orbi app. And then you can set up this satellite for really good all house coverage. These are just great. These have transformed the way I use wireless connections. They're really robust. I've had no issues at all with connection, and the setup procedure is just so straightforward. I love the Netgear Orbi system, but one thing I do want to touch on is I get a lot of questions about when are these satellites like this one here and this one here going to be available separately. Well, that is slowly improving, and you should be able to actually buy these separately so that you can extend the range of your existing Netgear Orbi setup. But for now, these are the two new sets, and I absolutely love them. Great value for money, great connection, and just so well designed. If you've got any questions at all, please do leave them down in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit that like button, I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I publish a new tech video pretty much every single day. And check out that video description. I'll leave links to where you can pick up the Netgear Orbi range for yourself. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.